Deep in the ocean, a spiny lobster crawls along the reef. This fascinating creature, with its long antennae and spiny shell, is a master of its underwater domain. It moves with a purpose, navigating the complex landscape of the reef with ease. It is a world of vibrant colors. The reef is alive with hues of red, orange, yellow, and blue, creating a mesmerizing underwater tapestry. Each coral and sponge adds to the vibrant mosaic, making the reef a visual feast. Coral branches reach up like trees, forming an intricate forest beneath the waves. These coral formations provide shelter and sustenance for countless marine species, including the spiny lobster. Fish dart in and out of crevices, adding to the dynamic and bustling environment. These small fish play a crucial role in the reef's ecosystem, contributing to the delicate balance of life here. This is the lobster's home. It is a place of both beauty and danger, where survival depends on keen senses and adaptability.
I use my long antennae to feel my way. These sensitive appendages help me detect changes in my environment, guiding me through the maze of coral and rock. My spiny shell protects me from predators. Each spine is a deterrent, making it difficult for larger creatures to swallow me whole.
The lobster searches for food. It scours the reef for small fish, mollusks, and other invertebrates, using its keen sense of smell to locate its next meal. It uses its powerful claws to crack open shellfish. These claws are not only tools for feeding, but also weapons for defense, capable of delivering a strong pinch to any would-be attacker. The reef provides everything the lobster needs. From food to shelter, this complex ecosystem supports the lobster's way of life. But there are many dangers too. The reef is home to numerous predators, each posing a threat to the lobster's survival. Sharks, eels, and octopuses are all threats. These predators are always on the lookout for an easy meal, and the lobster must constantly be on guard. The lobster must be always on alert. Its antennae twitch and move, sensing the slightest changes in the water, ready to react at a moment's notice. Survival is a daily challenge. The lobster must navigate through a labyrinth of obstacles, avoiding predators and finding food, all while staying hidden from those who would make it their prey. But the spiny lobster is well suited to its life on the reef. Its camouflage helps it blend in with the surroundings, and its agility allows it to escape danger quickly. This remarkable creature is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life in the ocean. One day, the lobster feels a strange sensation. A large shadow passes overhead. The current shifts, pulling the lobster upward. It is trapped in a net. Fishermen are collecting lobsters for a sea cage. This is a new kind of home for the lobsters.
I'm lifted from the ocean. It's a strange and confusing experience. The world is suddenly bright and noisy. I'm scared but also curious. What will this new adventure bring?
The lobster is placed in a large underwater cage. It is a strange sight. The cage is made of nets and floats on the surface. Inside, there are many other lobsters. The cage is designed to mimic the reef. There are places to hide and explore.
I'm cautious at first. I miss my old home, but I soon realize the cage is not so bad. There is plenty of food and shelter. I begin to adapt to my new surroundings.
The first few days are a time of adjustment. The lobster is surrounded by unfamiliar lobsters. It must establish its place in the pecking order. The lobster learns the routine of the cage. Food is provided regularly. The water is clean and well oxygenated.
I begin to feel safe and secure. I start to explore the cage. I find hiding places among the rocks and ropes. I'm no longer afraid. I'm becoming used to my new home. Life in the cage is surprisingly good. I never have to search for food. A nutritious diet is provided by the farmers. This ensures I grow big and healthy.
The cage offers protection from predators. The lobster feels safe and secure. It can focus on growing and molting.
Molting is a dangerous time for lobsters. They are vulnerable while their new shells harden, but in the cage, the lobster is safe from harm. The lobster is not alone in the cage. There are hundreds of other lobsters. They come in all shapes and sizes.
I interact with my cage mates. We learn to communicate through scent and movement. Sometimes there are squabbles over food or territory.
But for the most part, the lobsters coexist peacefully. They have formed a community. The lobster is no longer an individual. It is part of something bigger.
Sea cages are important for the health of the ocean. They help reduce overfishing. Wild lobster populations are under pressure.
Sea cages provide a sustainable alternative. They allow us to enjoy lobsters without harming the ocean. This is important for the future of our planet.
We must protect our oceans and the creatures that live in them. Sea cages are one way to do this.
A safe place to grow, the benefits of controlled environments.
The sea cage provides a controlled environment. This is beneficial for the lobsters. The water quality is carefully monitored. Diseases can spread quickly in the wild, but in the cage, outbreaks can be contained. This ensures the lobsters stay healthy.
The lobsters grow faster and larger in the cage. This is because they have everything they need. They do not have to expend energy searching for food or shelter. The cage is a safe and nurturing environment.
From cage to table, the lobster's future. The journey of the spiny lobster is a fascinating one, filled with twists and turns from the depths of the ocean to the bustling kitchens of high-end restaurants. This chapter delves into the intricate path that these creatures take, highlighting the various stages of their journey.
The lobster knows its time in the cage is limited. One day it will be harvested, it will be transported to a market. There, it will be sold to a restaurant or a family. The lobster's journey will come to an end, but for now, the lobster lives in the moment. It enjoys the safety and security of the cage. It is grateful for the food and shelter provided. The lobster knows it is fortunate to be in the cage. It is a much better fate than many wild lobsters. In the wild, lobsters face numerous threats, from predators to the harsh conditions of the ocean. The cage offers a sanctuary, a place where the lobster can grow and thrive without the constant fear of being hunted. The food provided is consistent and plentiful, ensuring that the lobster remains healthy and strong. This environment, though artificial, mimics the natural habitat in many ways, providing the lobster with the necessary conditions to flourish.
Wow, it's amazing how the lobster's life is so different in the cage compared to the wild. In the wild, lobsters must constantly be on the move, searching for food and avoiding predators. The ocean is a vast and unpredictable place, filled with dangers at every turn. In contrast, the cage offers a controlled environment where the lobster's needs are met with precision. This stark difference highlights the unique relationship between humans and these marine creatures. By providing a safe haven, we ensure a steady supply of lobsters for our culinary delights, while also giving the lobsters a chance to live a life free from the immediate threats of the wild. It's a delicate balance, one that requires careful management and respect for the natural world.
A glimpse into the future. What awaits our lobster? As we dive deeper into the life of our spiny lobster, we find ourselves pondering its future. What lies ahead for this resilient creature that has adapted so well to its new environment?
The lobster continues to grow and thrive within the sea cage. Its hard shell becomes more robust and its claws stronger as it navigates the confines of its underwater home. The sea cage, though limiting, provides a safe haven from predators and a steady supply of food. It has adapted fully to its new life, forming bonds with its fellow lobsters and navigating the rhythms of the cage. These interactions are crucial for its social development, as it learns to communicate and coexist with others. The cage becomes a microcosm of the ocean, a place where the lobster can hone its survival skills. But what awaits our lobster as it grows larger and the time for harvest draws closer? The anticipation builds as it matures, each day bringing it closer to an uncertain fate. Will it be plucked from its watery home, or will it continue to live and grow, perhaps even being released back into the wild? Will it become a prized delicacy, gracing the table of a fancy restaurant? Imagine the journey from the sea cage to a gourmet kitchen where skilled chefs prepare it with the finest ingredients, transforming it into a culinary masterpiece that delights diners. Or will it contribute to a family feast, creating cherished memories around the dinner table? Picture a family gathering where the lobster is the centerpiece of a joyous meal, bringing smiles and satisfaction to everyone present. Its journey from the sea to the table becomes a story shared among loved ones. The possibilities are endless, but one thing is certain: the lobster's journey is far from over. Whether it remains in the sea cage, is harvested for a gourmet dish, or becomes part of a family celebration, its life continues to unfold in ways we can only imagine. The future holds many paths, each with its own adventures and challenges, and our lobster is ready to face them all.
The spiny lobster's journey to be continued. The spiny lobster's journey from the wild to the sea cage is a testament to human ingenuity and our responsibility to the ocean. It is a story of adaptation, survival, and the delicate balance between meeting human needs and protecting the natural world, but the journey isn't over yet. Stay tuned for episode 2, where we'll follow our spiny lobster as it navigates the next chapter of its life, revealing more about the fascinating world of aquaculture and the interconnectedness of all living things.